All right, Santi, here's a look at what we talked about, my brother. So we were having a hard time getting pressure left and kind of enough to where we don't flip it, okay? We had our lead side kind of climbing early up out of the ground. We would come up a little bit away from the golf ball, okay? And then we're gonna need to make up that distance by kind of throwing that golf club back through the strike. And that's where we get that one that kind of goes left that we really don't want anymore, okay? We want to be a cut player, so we want to try and keep that face from shutting down, okay? So for you, on the left, we were kind of fighting, getting that pressure left in the downswing, and we went further up the system, and we're looking at the backswing here. Okay, so if we kind of look at this trail hip and right thigh, okay, you're going to see how it looks like it almost kind of buckles under, okay, and stops when we get our right leg, stays a little bent, which isn't always a death move, okay? There's a lot of players that have a nice flex right leg, but if you can see where your pressure's moving here, it definitely looks like this is moving kind of in, doesn't it? Okay, so we want to try and get that dialed in because that's keeping you from getting that pressure left enough, okay? So you'll notice here, we're not really, I guess the term would be loaded, okay, in a proper fashion. So when we go left, we just kind of spin it open, okay? We spin it open, we start to pull the shaft down a little steep. You can see how your head's starting to tip back, tip back, tip back. We're gonna start to pull away a little bit here, and we're moving up away from the golf ball, and you'll see the release pattern here. We get lots of toe flip here, and that's where we look through the golf ball, okay? Now watch this one on the right. We put a stick in your belt just to feel a different inclination in our pelvis, okay? And that was to help us kind of try and load into that right side a little better, okay? You can see how that right femur doesn't want to move in as much. We still get a little stop, but that's not bad at all. That's actually fine. You're good to here. Okay, now our trail leg and our pelvis is loaded a little different. So now watch when you go through the golf ball. You actually get a little bit of flexion, okay, in the body. And now we're moving left. And the club's actually shallowing a little better, okay? And we rotate better through the golf ball. Look at, we're not coming up at all. Now watch the release through the golf ball. Way different. All right, my friend. So this is how we're gonna try and get that flip out of there. We need to do it through better use of the ground. We're gonna do that through our little stick drill here to help us feel a better load in that pelvis in the backswing, okay? So that right hip's gonna feel a little different. Trail leg's gonna feel a little different. That's okay. That's gonna help us kind of like push off the mound a little bit and throw the pitch a little better, if that makes sense, okay? If we're loaded up incorrectly, like this one over here, okay, you can see it's just way different in how that trail leg is operating, okay? And then what that's gonna do is it's gonna get us off track. And you're using a lot of your athleticism to create the golf swing you have, which is fantastic. But the little tweak we're gonna make over here, as you can see, massive change in how this club is moving down into the golf ball and through specifically, okay? Big difference. All right, my brother. So this is gonna really help you. If you have any questions, let me know.